To insert a manifold, we first need to make sure that we have the right system, which is Radiant. Now we can go to our zoning panel in our Radiant tab and select the icon designated as Manifold. With our Manifolds library window opening, we can see that we have no manifold selected for our project. But if we go to our Database MC4 tab, we have a wide variety of manifolds to choose from. In this case, since this is a Viega project that we are demonstrating, we will choose a Viega stainless steel shutoff balancing. We'll select In Project, come to our Project tab, left click, and as you can see, we have inserted into our project our Viega stainless manifold shutoff balancing. We can also see in our General Data tab that we have our description, our manifold type, which is hydronic system, our diameter class, our manufacturer, our long description of our manifold, and an abbreviation, which is a V16. If we click on the hydronic or plumbing distribution manifold tab, we can see we have other variations to choose from, such as our drawing value of drawing type. We have either type 1 or type 2, our manifold diameter, and so forth. We also have the option of choosing a specific DWG block by either clicking on the folders here and choosing, or we can leave it as a default, which we will. We also have our connections for our exit diameters, our exit height, also our connection valves and our valves for inlet, outlet, bouncing, shutoff, and finally our manifold cabinet. We'll leave everything as default, select Apply and OK, and now we can see in our left-hand Commands sidebar window, we have our distribution line, which is supply, or we can also make it a return. In this case, we'll leave it as supply. Our type, we have to select the manifold that we just imported into our database, which is the Viega stainless manifold shutoff balancing. We'll double click. We have our number of exits, which we can increase or decrease by using the arrows, or we can simply type in a number. In this case, we'll use 4. For a height from the ground, this is how high we want the manifold off the ground. We can just simply type in a number. In this case, we'll have 3 feet off the ground. And then our default label manifold, we also have our numbering, which it will be 1, our pre-code, which will be M for manifold, and if we would like, we can also put in a name. If I zoom in, you can see that the manifold is on our cursor. If I simply left click for the position, I can then make a second left click for its rotation. We have our label, which I'll select and put over here. One left click for its position and our second left click for its rotation. I'll also create a second manifold, and I'll place this one down here near the entry, and this time I'll rotate it upwards and put a label there. I'll select enter, and I'll zoom out, and we have our 2 manifolds with its labels designating where they are located.